Right fielder Chris Peters.
0-0 record with a 4.26 ERA. Opponents betting 240 off of this hard-throwing right-hander.
Gets a swing and a miss from Peters on the first offering at 98 miles per hour. Count is 0-1. Peters is 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts in this one. Now as he goes up against the pride of Sacred Heart University. Here's a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Foley's an interesting story. Not often do you get American-born players who were not drafted. It's a long draft. It's a 50-round Major League Baseball draft. It's hard to, or rather 40 rounds. It's hard not to find talent. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Boy, he just threw 3 fastballs and that one at 100 miles per hour for a strikeout. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One gone here in the 8th.
Well, we knew he could throw hard. It was a little surprised he would hit the century mark on a night like tonight, but I'll tell you what, he just reared back and threw the old heater.
I got to tell you, based on what we've seen offensively between these two teams, if you're throwing 100 miles per hour, I wish you the best of luck. I don't know how you're going to be able to square that up on a night like tonight.
No doubt about it. Yeah, it's just hits are a premium, and he's just going to challenge the hitters.
Here's the first pitch and a swing and a foul by Johnny Pareda. Goes back to the screen, 0-1. Auto Owners Insurance and your local independent agent. Your ticket to great insurance. Contact Glenn Morris and Associates in Belmont. Tigers won earlier today. They had an adventure of an opening day contest. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's up high, another 100-mile-an-hour heater, 1-1. Tigers got up 4-0, 2-run home run. James McCann, part of that effort. Then they blew the lead in the 8th. Francisco Rodriguez giving up a go-ahead 3-run home run to Pablo Sandoval. Here's the 1-1. Swing, ground ball, first base, diving stop by Salter. He's got it. He'll win the race to the bag himself for out number 2. Boy, Salter continues to impress on defense. Good glove work over there at first base. 2 gone.
No doubt about it. How many times have we seen him, especially in game 2? 3-4 times he's made diving stops to corral that. Very, very good fielder for a big man especially.
So after giving up that 3-run home run, the Tigers then took the lead back in the bottom of the 8th inning. An RBI 2-out pinch hit double from Mikey Matuk. It was kind of an afterthought towards the end of spring training. It was underwhelming, but got his biggest hit as a Tiger. Here's a swing and a miss for Pareda, or rather Tyler Payne. 0-1 the count. The Tigers win their home opener after a bases-loaded walk to Jacoby Jones. And no, he's a rookie, but that's some great plate discipline as this one's outside at 99. 1 ball, 1 strike. You don't always get that with young players, Mike.
No, not at all. And I like what Mr. Verlander said for the Tigers, the opening day pitcher. Everyone's nervous on opening day. The veterans are rookies, and that was great poise by the youngster.
Next pitch from Foley. Fastball outside corner, 99. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the Tigers pick up a win. Toledo's playing. They got Indianapolis. It's 4-2 Mudhens. That game in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lakeland a winner today. They beat Tampa 5-0. Here's the 1-2. This one's low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A.J. Ladwig, 6 innings of 1 hit, scoreless baseball. Didn't walk anybody, so only 1 base runner. And he struck out 6. It's a dominant performance by the Flying Tigers, or the Flygers, whichever you prefer. Here's a swing and a miss at 98. Got him for strike 3, and Jason Foley makes easy work of the South Bend Cubs. Foley back in for a 2nd inning of work as the first pitch to Ayala is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Luis Ayala, who reached on a fielder's choice back in the 3rd, but was caught stealing by the catcher Longley. Also flew out to left field as he swings and lifts a high fly ball down the left field line. Foul territory. Robson gives it a look, but didn't have enough air underneath it. It would just be a strike, and the count goes to 1-1.
Dan, I don't know how much more of a full opening day we can have. We have a doubleheader. We have extra innings. Walk-off home run would be a nice way to cap things off, but it's been interesting, if not action-packed.
Pitching has been the storyline today, and then some.
Indeed.
Kick. The 1-1, Ayala fouls 1 back. Also taking a look at our Major League scoreboard, seeing what else is going on throughout the Major League landscape. Twins and White Sox are tied at 1, middle of the 5th. Cubs and Brewers are in Milwaukee. It's 1-0 Chicago. Ben Zobrist with a home run. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, Pinero. He's got it. Fires over to first in time. Ayala is out number 1 here in inning number 9.
Well, that's the first time we've seen Pinero really gun one from shortstop. We heard we had a good arm he had, and we knew he had to get Ayala, and that was a perfect rifle to Salter at first.
Well, you have to think that he has impressed a lot of the Tiger brass playing shortstop because, number one, he doesn't profile as a shortstop. He's 6'5" and 220 pounds. You don't have a lot of those.
That's true.
Floating around in professional baseball. And furthermore, you've got a third baseman in Anthony Pereira who has played nothing but shortstop as the first pitch to Piguero is bunted foul straight back to the screen. 0-1, but Pereira, who's probably a little more comfortable at shortstop than he is at third base, still learning the nuances of the hot corner, shows what the Tigers and the Whitecaps think of Daniel Pinero.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't fit the mold, but everything we've seen, we've only seen a game and a half, but he's been smooth.
The 0-1 pitch, swinging a foul back again. 0-1 the count. Royals won, the Astros nothing, middle of the fifth inning. Salvador Perez has a home run in that one. In St. Louis, Reds and Cardinals are still scoreless. And a couple of finals, 3 of them from earlier today, with a game or 2 still on tap for this evening. Pirates held on to beat the Braves 5-4. Francisco Cervelli home run for the Pirates. Here's a swing and a foul tip that popped out of the glove of Longley. 0-2. Longley couldn't squeeze it. Nationals beat the Phillies today 7-6. Daniel Murphy double and a home run, couple of RBIs. Rockies 2, the Dodgers 1. Coming up in about 10 minutes, the Indians, reigning AL champs, are in Arizona to take on the Diamondbacks. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball towards short to his left. Going to his left is Pinero. He's got it. Plants and throws in time. Got him for out number 2. Boy, that's 2 fine plays right there for Danny Pinero. 2 up, 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, maybe the Tigers know something that we're only speculating right now. That was a fine play to his left, almost behind the bag, and just made the spin pivot and threw it on a dime. It's not only the stop, Dan, but the way he threw it to first, where it was accurate, and Salter just could haul it in at first base.
2 gone. That'll bring up Zach Short. I'll tell you what, good reason to keep him at short is because if you can play short, you can play anywhere. It's kind of the universal remote of baseball positions. Can do everything. As Zach Short fouls one in and out of the glove of the catcher Longley, may have gotten a piece of him. Raul Moreno, the home plate umpire, will give him a moment to recalibrate. But Pinero, you can play short, you can play second, you can play third, you can probably play a little outfield, and who knows, maybe there's a future for him, especially if he continues to get on base at a high rate as a kind of a super sub utility man. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down low, and 1 ball, 1 strike. And obviously, I would assume that Pinero, just like the rest of his teammates, have high goals and maybe higher goals than that. But again, with the success rate of players getting to the big leagues, if you can get there, it doesn't matter how you get there.
That's true.
Just show up. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First base side goes that baseball, and it's now 1-2.
I think it reminds me of last year. We had Pirtle and Gonzalez and all those guys who were so Maddox. They were so interchangeable between second base, shortstop, and third base. We had that nice luxury of mixing them up according to Andrew Graham's needs last year. That was nice to see.
They had a lot of versatility on that team. 1-2 pitch is low and away. 99 there from Foley. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zach Short, the batter. Strikeout, a line out, and a fly out so far. Looking forward to the Whitecaps. Bottom of the 9th inning. It's the heart of the order. Rubio, Salter, and Pinero are scheduled up. You'll probably see them against Silverio. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him for strike 3. Third strikeout in 2 innings for Jason Foley. All he's done is gone 6 up, 6 down with a little help from Danny Pinero at shortstop. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. No score here on the Whitecaps Baseball Network.